So this past weekend's UFC event, Corey Anderson versus Jan Blachowicz, did not see it going that way. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Rant and Rich here, back with another one. So, like I said, I did not see this going down the way it did. Most of you watching know that I did do a 3-fighter parlay: Miller, De La Rosa, and Anderson, and only one, that was De La Rosa, came through for me. The other two, Miller and Anderson, lost. Anyway, let's get into the recap, and then we'll get into a little bit deeper about my feelings on the fight in general. Okay, so let's start off with the first fight. We have Paiva versus Mark De La Rosa. This was the other De La Rosa. Paiva wins by KO TKO. Very impressive win for him. We have Shison versus Young. Shison wins by decision. We have Kenny versus Marab. Marab wins by decision. Quite a few decisions in this prelim. Devin Clark took on Townsend. Clark wins by decision on that one. And then the one I had, unfortunately, I took Jim Miller. He fought Scott Holtzman. Holtzman looked pretty good. Didn't do anything spectacular, anything out of the ordinary. He just really picked him apart. I think the cardio was a big deal for Miller. Miller did say before the fight that the altitude and everything else shouldn't have been a problem. It really didn't show. The first round, I think he took it. Then the second and third, he just really started to fade. And I mean, Holtzman looked good. He just didn't do anything that crazy. I really don't see Holtzman being champion anytime soon. I know that sounds negative, but just watching them two fight, just nothing really happened. I thought Miller was going to possibly take him down and keep him down and put on a submission. At one point, I thought that may happen, but it didn't end up happening. Can't say anything bad about Holtzman. I mean, he just won. Nothing controversial about it. I had him to win too. I was kind of had my head down. That was the first fighter on my parlay that kind of ruined everything else for me. And it didn't really matter anyway. I'm going to get into that in a second. So next up, we had Dotson and Wood. Now, I was thinking about taking John Dotson, favorite, always been a favorite of mine. I backed out. I ended up taking Miller instead. Dotson looked fantastic. He was a plus 120 underdog. And yeah, he beat up Wood and he won by KO. And yeah, got to give it up to Dotson. He's one of my favorites. Old school guy, definitely for sure. Moving on to Tim Means and Daniel Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets the best of Tim Means. He wins by submission. So moving along here, let's go to the main card. We had Medeiros versus Venata. Venata wins by decision. I thought he was actually going to take Yancy Medeiros out for a couple times. He looked a little wobbly. He looked like he didn't really have much left. But yeah, Medeiros is tough. So anyway, he did lose nevertheless. So Venata wins. That was a close fight too, a -120 to a -110. Could have gone either way, but Venata definitely got the best of him. Moving on to Bontarin and Ray Borg. Ray Borg looked really good. He was another slight underdog at a +120. Looked fantastic. He won by decision. Moving on to Weaver and Vargas. This was weird because usually if there's a DQ in a UFC event, it might happen once in a blue moon, but there were two. There were two with the same penalty. So I'm going to get into the other one in just a second, but Weaver wins this one because Vargas got DQ'd with a knee, a legal knee. He was a downed opponent and got kneed in the face. So yeah, it was not good for him. De La Rosa, this is the only one on my parlay that won, unfortunately. Beats Barella by decision in dominant fashion. So Sanchez versus Pereira. Pereira gets DQ'd. This was the other one. Sanchez seemed to be all right. He did have a big gash, and I'm not saying that he should have went on. It made sense. I mean, he's getting older. He's been around for a long time. He did take an illegal blow, so completely up to him. He did ask the ref, like, what's going to happen if I don't continue? And he couldn't really officially tell him. But anyway, Sanchez wins the fight. Disqualification by Pereira. Very rare for two to happen. I mean, this happened before, but very rare the same way, the same illegal shot. So yeah, another win on Diego Sanchez record. Another old school, old timer, been around forever. Gotta love it. So moving on to the main event. This is where I was most puzzled because, as I told you, I don't take Corey Anderson. I never was really a big fan. I never really liked what he did. I thought he was always stiff. I seen him get knocked down, get knocked out. And that's exactly what happened in the first round by KO TKO. I believe he was completely out. I don't remember. I know he got up fairly quickly, but that hammer fist at the end, Blachowicz, however you say his name, he looked good. He looked really good. He was patient. He got clipped a couple times. Corey Anderson definitely had the edge on him in the first, I don't know, few seconds. It only lasted about a half a round. But yeah, Corey Anderson was looking pretty good, but it's just one of those things with all that power, all that juice, all that muscle. He's a hard hitter. Jan Blachowicz, yeah, he was a plus 180 underdog. So whoever took him, congratulations. I did go back and forth a little bit, but again, if you watch the show, you know what I said. I said I usually don't take him, but he looked so good on his last fight that I had to go with Corey Anderson. And I did, and I lost. So, but I didn't go big on this one. That was the fortunate thing about it. Hopefully you guys didn't if you followed my pick. So that's all I got for you today. Unfortunately, I did not make a profit on this event, but better luck next time. It all comes down to luck, right? And until next time, Rant and Rich here, signing out from sunny SoCal. I'm out of here. Laters.